to the inaugural episode of Drunk Talk.
The only show produced entirely by drunk people.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
That's actually the slogan. See, I don't masturbate. I think it goes against God's plan.
I'm of the opinion that masturbating out of love, where you're trying to build a family, is probably the most Christian way to masturbate.
Right. It's far-fetched because the chances that, it'll lead to procreation is pretty slim.
Maybe the way you're doing it. When I fill a condom and throw it at an unsuspecting passerby on the L, trust me, the chances of insemination are unfortunately very high.
See, what I like to do is poke holes in my roommate's condoms as a little practical joke.
I do much the same to my girlfriends. Because it ain't me who's going to get the abortion.
That's right.
I just have to pay for them.
Right.
All 7 this month.
So, James, I'm running for Senate. You're probably wondering about my platform. Basically, I want to win. That is my platform. I will win under any circumstances. Whatever it takes.
Sounds like
a
lot of integrity.
What do you want me to do? I'm going to have a website where you get to vote on what you want me to do. I'm going to be a proxy president. Sort of a social media president. So what do you want, James?
Here's what I would like to make it so that welfare takes care of me entirely, and I never, ever have to show up for food or work again.
James, I can do that because it's not my money, and I don't really care as long as I get your vote whenever the election is. I haven't paid attention to when the election is yet, but it is coming, and that's what I'm, well, I can't really say I'm running, because that would be illegal at this point, but I am going to somehow be in the election. You're thinking welfare fraud, right?
I certainly am.
Right.
When am I not?
I would make welfare fraud legal. See, that's my platform. I make the illegal legal so you're no longer a criminal.
God, that's brilliant.
Yes. Less criminals by having less laws. Smith. For governor, president, whatever I can get in at. Senator, governor, alderman, I'm getting something, all right? At some point, I won't have an opponent. I will utilize our most abundant resource, Mexicans. They're everywhere. I need them to vote for me. Even if they can't legally vote, I need them out there doing it.
Vote early and often.
Right. Vote twice if you have to. It can be done. See, the problem with these other politicians is they have a lot to do. There's a lot of other things they could be doing. I have nothing better to do. That's what they're up against. I can just keep running. The Big Flat Shotgun. Add vodka to Big Flats, and bam, you're a father.
Alright. We saw that Stephen Colbert, who is much funnier than either of us could ever hope to be, did a product review of Big Flats. And it seemed like he had nailed the essence of this lovely fluid. Though, he only went as far as to read the tagline, as opposed to propose alternate taglines. Lager beer, brewed from only the choicest hops. Let's consider what alternative taglines we could add to the Big Flats brew.
Big Flats. Abortion not included.
Big Flats. It's supposed to smell that way.
Big Flats. Time for one more mistake.
Big Flats, because I'm sleeping under a bridge tonight.
Big Flats. Finally something you and your mom can share.
Big Flats, because I ain't working anytime soon.
Big Flats. You can't get a DUI when you can't afford gas.
Big Flats. Tastes much the same going down as it does coming up. Oh, no, it does. It tastes much the same.
Big Flats. PBR has just become gourmet.
Big Flats. Downwardly mobile is only a state of mind.
Big Flats. The excuse for why you took a swing at your mom.
Big Flats. Do you fathom Dukes of Hazzard marathon, bitch?
Big Flats. You can go ahead and have this.
Big Flats. What girlfriend?
That'd be a really good idea for a Big Flats commercial. Be like, can I get a Big Flats? I'm sorry, we don't carry that on tap. It's like, not my bar. I'll take my $3 somewhere else, pal. Big Flats. Brewed from only the ingredients we could afford. We can come out with our own beer, that's even worse. Hipsters would drink it. Flat Tires beer, now in a 48 pack. It's rancid water
That's lovely.
with a cap full of Everclear. We could do this. Wouldn't that be great if you had like a montage? It was like the $6 Million Man. It's like, we can make a cheaper beer. It's like, no. Big Flats. Drink, fuck it, just drink irresponsibly. The faster you die, the faster you are off the face of the earth.
Seriously, this is a party.
What you should do is have like a white trash party. It's like, it's a $10 cover. That covers your 12 Big Flats. Still allows me to pocket $3. Do this 48 times a week. I'm almost surviving. First of all, if you're watching this, you're probably a loser who had your cable disconnected for not paying the bill, and you're looking for alternative entertainment.
And this is so not entertaining. But if you are the kind of person who enjoys alcohol or alcoholism,
Here's the thing about rum. Rum, the difference between the best and the worst, is not a huge scale.
right?
Vodka, there is. Beer, there's a massive scale.
As we have demonstrated with the, you didn't even touch the shit. Did you put it to your lips?
I took a
'Cause
swig.
I don't want your herpes.
I took one swig.
I don't want your mouth herpes.
First of all,
Your mouth AIDS.
you already have my
You're
herpes. That might break the glass.
I know.
You might eat through it. Oh man, that's got some head on it. Big Flats. For most enjoyment, don't purchase.
Mouth syphilis? Can you get mouth syphilis?
Wow, that's pretty germophobic if someone lives in a crack den.
Dude, seriously. Opium den.
Oh, okay. Because heroin and crack are miles from each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Your understanding of drugs is clearly
I'd say-
based on a lack of understanding from the internet.
If I had to choose, it'd be tough to choose between being a heroin addict or a crack addict.
How is opium and heroin
They're both about just as bad on the scale.
related? Oh, I see.
Like
Because
marijuana is
one's
like-
derived from a poppy and the other one is not.
No, I'm saying
Okay, got
the
it.
amount of fucked up you have to be on one is about the same. Meth being the worst.
Big Flats. This is happening.
Big Flats. Because you're out of meth. You know, I've never been drunk before, but this feels like being drunk. When I say I've never been drunk before, I mean today. And when I say today, I don't mean like in the last 4
I mean,
hours.
since I woke up.
I mean, yeah.
I have not been drunk more than once since I woke up.
Because technically, it's just a consistent drunk.
Okay, so guess what hair of the dog does? Makes you feel better about whatever you did the night before that makes you want hair.
Yeah, you know what I find is whenever you make a bad decision, making that bad decision again offsets it. This is simple math. You multiply a negative by a negative, you get a positive.
Thank you for finally, one person has finally gotten the logic of a cumulative negative
It's
karma.
like if you wind up unemployed, you should spend more money.
Thank
Exactly.
you! Exactly!
I'm asthmatic and I don't smoke, but I'm going to smoke this because it's a good, it needs to be reviewed.
The reason I started smoking is because it makes you look older, and the reason I stopped smoking is at some point you don't need to look any older. And a Cheyenne cigar, it turns out.
Yeah,
God, I wonder what color these are. Wait, hang on.
That's
What
how-
color do you think? Do you think that they're going to look like a brown cigar, or do you think they're going to look like a white
They're
cigarette?
going to look like a Snake Plissken cigarette, dark brown.
So the guy ahead of me bought the classics. We actually bought wild cherries. Bought the classics for $1.99 from the spare change that he had accumulated, in part because I give spare change to the homeless outside of Walgreens. Here's what I found out. $1.99 will give you 20 cigarettes, which the homeless prefer. And you can either get them in classic, which I imagine tastes delicious, or wild cherry. You don't smoke. Have you ever smoked?
Like half a puff.
Okay, so I used to smoke regularly. I spent about a decade smoking, and I find the taste of cigarettes to be roughly similar to the taste of an asshole. However,
Fantastic.
fantastic. However, for the purposes of experimenting, oh, dude, oh man, a dark brown, you nailed it.
That's what cheap cigarettes are.
That's
Call me Snake. Or Peter.
wait,
Whichever one you want. I mean,
Snake Plissken smoked a dark.
In Escape from LA, in Escape from New York, it was so dark during the whole movie, it was filmed through a filter. It's hard to tell.
The smell alone tastes like cough drop.
So I've decided smoking's for me. You would agree that smoking is incredibly cool and that everyone should do it, yes?
God. Oh God, it tastes like shit.
Cheyenne. The Marlboro man would smoke them if he absolutely had to, and he was paid to. And he didn't know what they were.
Cheyenne, if you had to choose between this and ass, choose this.
Cheyenne. If I had to choose between this and being gang raped in a maximum security prison, I'd think about it. And then I'd choose Cheyenne.
I'm not sure I would.
Cheyenne. Pretty sure I'm gonna quit smoking now. They're not cigarettes, they're miniature cigars. For tax reasons. Seriously, they're not quite cigarettes. Cigarettes don't taste like this.
Oh, oh God, it's so fucking gross.
Why are we still smoking these?
I think there's more, no, hang on. Enjoy.
I'm not smoking this.
You gotta keep giving, taglines, ass.
I'll keep giving taglines, I'm not gonna smoke this.
Well, you must enjoy it to its, natural demise.
Cheyenne. The cure for peer pressure. Ah, fuck. Cheyenne, do you feel a lump?
We should talk about the we. Not the you and me, but the we. The togetherness, the love.
Well, I noticed that when I'm in your place, I feel like I'm going to be raped at any second. Not by you, but one of the people living in this place. I assume there's other people living somewhere in here.
That's what the rape closet is for.
It's kind of hard to deny you've been raping people when you have a rape closet.
We have to continually resupply.
I believe there's a black kid service. It's open 24 hours a day.
That doesn't sound even a little bit right.
I'm gonna start a black kid service. If you need a black kid on the fly, send you a black kid.
Well,
Order 2 black kids, you get a Mexican for free.
that is just simple economics.
Right.
Do you know what a socially acceptable ball check is?
Well, you use the back of your hand, I believe.
Let me also make the point that because of the difference, the sexual dimorphism would be the term. This would be a socially acceptable ball check. Because I can't tell from the hair.
Body hair is no good. No.
Just, you want to finish that thought, or
It's just no good. You're better off without it.
you know what's really great is being able to shave the body hair that you are actually equipped with, as opposed to not having it develop properly.
Right, because it's so important to have that body hair.
Hey, I'm just checking.
Suppose I was an F to M tranny. Suppose. Still be more of a man than you.